Greetings and salutations, one and all. Welcome to the hot mess that is this stream. I am Orem Katsu, and yeah, hi. I have nothing else to do with that. Actually, I have all of it. Anyway, it's been a very weird day today. Work-wise, I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet. I've done nothing wrong. I've watched everyone else do stuff wrong, and I'm just like, not it. So I wish everyone the luck with that, but nope, so much no. Otherwise, not that bad of a day today. Hope we're all having a wonderful day. Hope we're all having fun today. We're going to continue with a spooky month with some more spooky games. So I really didn't know what else to do for the game. I know we finished the first one in like 2 sittings, which was impressive, if anything. We had it impromptu, and now today's the normal day, and I really don't know what to pick. So I've got like a small list of stuff on my Steam categories. And we picked, I say we in the royal sense versus I and myself, but I picked one, and we're going to play some Endless Dark. So I'm going to put the warning up because I have to have warnings because I'm OCD like that. Boop. Boop. And then we're going to pin that as well, and we'll pin it into in the stream. So warning, depictions of psychosis and mental illnesses, nightmare sequences, death of cryogenically frozen humans. So you have been warned. The warning is up and pinned. And anyone that comes in or raids, they'll be warned as well. But I played a little bit of this, and it's a, how can I put it? It's a very odd game in the sense of, oh, that messes everything up. Let's not do that. Okay. It's a very odd sense of a game because you are a little custodian robot. And you are on this sleeper colony ship with the cryogenically frozen humans and traveling from point A to B. And it's your job to make sure that the ship doesn't fall apart, that the humans that are frozen survive, and all the systems are working in functional order. Like every good laid plan, once you put it into action, it all falls apart. So you're scrambling around, scrapping some parts of the ships to repair others. You're trying to dedicate or figure out which vital crewmen to save versus the others, and a whole bunch of other critical and moral questioning and pondering. All this in a little robe that is slowly falling apart itself. I know there's a deeper and more darker, if you will, understory to all of this game. I've only barely scratched the surface. I have a couple of playthroughs in it, and let's just say it's not for the faint of heart. And it's not really, you don't have monsters, you don't have anything else you fight. It's just you versus yourself versus the environment. And the environment doesn't change much other than, oh, this system broke, or this needs repair, or something of that nature. So we're going to jump into this and see if I did this properly. Shaboink. There we go. And then that one. All right, that looks like it should be working properly. All right. So, okay, that works. Perfect. All right, so let's turn on the music for that. Boop. If there's any music to begin with. There's Sal. We'll work with Sal. So we're going to do a new game. Oh, can I... Let's see here. Options. No. I want to... Is there an option to delete all my, like, start from scratch? Select endless mode, select story mode, select sandbox mode. Because we've unlocked a couple of things, and we have a couple of different custodians to pick from. So the first one is Frank. Model personality, stress breaks, insanities, kills, attempts, and victories. Fury, selfish, and explosive, I think, are stuff that we've unlocked. Memory core burden, +2 stress per turn, 1% chance of insanities per turn. About Frank. Fury 18, aka Frank, is a prototype indifferent to tragedy, losing stress for ignoring repairs, sabotage, and killing passengers, or allowing them to die. Fury 18 has a pre-installed, where'd it go? Kinetic module and can remove temporary insanities by killing passengers. Fury 18 must sabotage the system every cycle or gain stress. Gain extra fatigue when repairing, gain stress when repairing pods, and may kill passengers during the breaks. So that's this one's little dysfunction. Then we have Annie. Model personality, pragmatic, implosive, stress, blah, blah, blah. Memory core, +2 stress per turn, 1 chance of insanity. About Annie. ANNI A1, aka Annie, struggles with rampancy, starting with a permanent insanity and potentially gaining more. Annie loses stress each turn from insanities and psychosis, but gains psychosis from any excess stress. Annie cannot install the ECC module, can use observation to shuffle memory insanities, and is challenging to play. Be cautious. All right. I think Robbie's our starting one that we start with. Custodian Robbie. Selfless, obsessive. +2, blah, 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 about Robbie. ROBB-1E, Robbie, is designed around mechanical efficiency and dedication to its work. Robbie starts with extra machine parts and is capable of repairing ship systems without parts in emergencies. Robbie becomes stressed if the turn is ended without repairing everything, and risks shutdown on stress breaks. Robbie is an excellent custodian choice for new players. So we're going to start off with Robbie because it's been a hot minute since we last played. And let's see here. I don't want to play endless mode. We're going to play story mode. Takes you series escalation. The purpose of the journey. Narrative arcs are intended to be completed in order, but you may choose to do them in any order you wish regardless. The first time you complete an arc, it will be add itself to the memory core, and then all arcs are complete, the final mission begins. All right. We have sandbox mode, which is basically pretty much to endless. We have arc 1, arc 2. We haven't done arc 3. Oh, act 1, arc 1. All right. So we're just going to do story mode. And we're going to do act 1, arc 1. Next. Choose memories. Let's see. Effect. Overclock duration increases by 1 to 2 turns and 2 random system starts overclocked. We're going to skip this for now. We're not going to take anything because I want to start fresh. Okay, so we'll skip that. Now, game settings and difficulty. You can adjust this how you wish to play. So if you like a harder difficulty, you can add more stuff. If you want what you call it easier, you can remove some stuff. Enables dilemmas, late game events that will pit the current run against the next one. Ship meta rewards, ship persistence. All right, let's see if this is normal, hard, insane, easy. We'll start with normal. So let's see here. Real time mode. Nope. Confirm. All right, off into the game we go. Automated message. Custodian protocols activated. Unit designation Robbie. Greetings, Unit ROBIE or 1E. Mission imperatives: do not engage in independent thought. Ensure passenger safety best as I can. Do not engage in independent thought. So important they had to name it twice. Refer to mission protocol MC419 for clarification. All systems nominal. Custodian ready. So here we are as Robbie. So the AI is a little interesting. So we have our list of things we need to do, or the task. Repair system, power system on, fire the incinerator, and all this extra stuff. This is the course of the ship. We have 1 out of 30 MUs traveled. Shows your position, estimated position, dots are hazards. EMP is blue, dust is red, radiation is yellow. Avoid hazard by changing route using navigation. So basically we're that little triangle there. We can bounce up and down to see what we want to bother with. This is our map of the ship. Okay, can't zoom in and out. So we do have a big ship, and a lot of areas are locked off until we get upgrade. And then we have different upgrade slots for different parts of our bodies. We have our reliability, so how reliable Robbie is to do a task without having it mess up. We have our machine parts, overall open paper doll. So these are active effects, panicky, and perfectionist. Okay, and then our other stuff. And then we have our power report. We're losing 2 from damage, so we have to repair those. Otherwise, not horrible. Alright, so let's get us going. Alright, so we can either use, repair, investigate, or leave us investigate. Broken with so many things on the ship. Alright. We can repair it and use our machine parts, but I don't even know what it is, so let's not bother with that. Oh, that's right. We have to manually open and close doors. Alright, so let's take on the reactor. Reactor this way? Yeah, this is the reactor. What do we got going on here? Let's see here. So we can repair for 100% accuracy, or we can emergency repair and use a blah 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 machine part. We can do an emergency repair for 85% without using we call it apart. We're just going to do a normal repair. And the weird thing is you have to make sure you're paying attention what's here. Because sometimes you'll click a repair and it'll do something like breaking or something. Okay. Control panel is nearby. Right, so that's fixed. All right, now we need to repair navigation. Let's close that. Can we close it? There we go. Upcoming navigation will have to ship. All right. Where is nav? Nav up this way. Reinforced and locked. So that's a no-go. Okay, thank you. Can we hit M for map? No. No time for idleness. Yeah. All right, so these are the pods. So the pods are up here. Okay. So there we have L Adams. Pod manifest. Contains quantity 1 human. Status alive. They're 52 biologically. Chronologically, they're 268. Leanna Adams, art director, pod, nominal. Who else do we have in here? We have Princess Navarro. They're an editor. Who names their child princess? And then we have Devon Spencer, database administrator. Okay. We have Madeline Willie. They're a streamer. Well, we have to get rid of one. I think I know the first one already. Bo Monroe, insurance agent. Take that back. I think I found the first person that'll have to go. Aspen Mendoza, interpreter. Okay. Who do we have here? We have Ali Lynch, civil engineer. That's good. We have Julio Martinez, public relations specialist. All right, guys, calm down with the damn creaking. Athena Small, art director. And then we have Raiden Johnson, automotive mechanic. Okay. Why are our tasks hidden? There we go. Close that up. Close that up. Right, so where's Nav? Oh, hitting shift is tabbing me through everything. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot you could play this on keyboard and mouse. Or words fail me. Controller. Goes Nav over here. We are at shield. Okay. What do we have here? Shield capacitors. Nothing of interest. I do know you can break other parts of the ship to get more parts back. I'm just going to start leaving the doors open. Can we? No, we can't do anything with these. Okay. Right, so we're in shield. Where is Nav? Nope. It's not what I want to do. That's locked. Probably where the call exclamation points are. This should be. Is this Nav? Oh yeah, this is Nav. All right. So we do a repair. Okay, repair complete. All right. Now we need to power on the system command as well as fire the incinerator. Okay. So where are we? We're over here. Don't have a way to unlock the door. Alright, so this is a replicator. Universal Replicator Module V913. Online nominal, requires 1 power, output 2 machine parts per turn. Produces universal machine parts from templates, suitable for repairs any mechanical electrical component, per mission protocol MC44. Using electronic component manufacturing for a bespoke bot subroutine installation is restricted. Let me invent. Oh, there we go. Okay, done. Leave. 1. Thank you. Alright, so let's load a schematic and let's load machine parts. So for us to load this, we call it template. Instant, it costs 40 fatigue, 35 stress. This schematic can be reused indefinitely to produce universal machine parts on demand. Let's see here. This module provides optimal access. Loading schematic. assembly started. So fatigue is Robbie's NG spectrum. Most actions generate fatigue. High fatigue makes actions harder. At maximum fatigue, actions generate stress. At the end of the turn, all right. So we're at high fatigue, but we now start making overclock it. Harden's new. Okay, we'll let it run and do its thing. Let's get out of that. Still need to get into that area. We go around. Looks like it. No. There we go. Is this what we're supposed to be fixing, or is it over here? Oh, we're at command. Okay. View command. Command module functionality includes custodian charge control, neural net therapy, and administrative logging. Per mission protocol MC-288, all ship control functions have been disabled. Have a great custodian ship. Right, so, we need to fire the incinerator. Why is this? Oh, previous custodian had a wipe. Interesting. Adjust course. All right, so let's go adjust the course. If I remember how to get to, here's navigation. All right, so let's adjust course. Let's adjust course. Let's see, let's go adjust course down. Let's do a little bit of fatigue and start getting a little bit of stress. But let's do that. Okay, adjusting course. Alright, so next stop, we'll go through that way. Okay, course adjusted. Reveal ship faults. Install module and turn. Power on system command. Okay, well, let's not do that. Need to figure out where the incinerator is. There's the engine. Incinerator over here? This looks like an incinerator. No, it's not sabotage. No. Where am I? I'm in the engine. Okay. See right there. Where's the incinerator? Okay, yeah. Radioactive. Got the gist of it. Thank you. Is this the incinerator? Locked. Okay. All right. So I'm in the replicator. That's locked as well. All right. Media level's normal. That's wonderful. Don't have a way to unlock this door. That's neat. Is the incinerator down here? We're on observation. Nope, that's not overclock. Abort. So yeah, so since we are on high fatigue, Robbie kind of didn't do what we wanted him to do. Alright, observation window control. Allows shutter and retraction engagement for visual observation. Per mission protocol MC-365, custodian units are prohibited from interacting with observation window. Per mission protocol MC-17, observations lock engages during dust hazards. Right? So let's go break protocol. And let's open the window. Window opening. Now, why do you want to do this? Because when we do observation, not only does Robbie's mind or little chipset expand a bit, we do get some random events. More often than not, it's not good, but there are some good ones out there. So, let's gaze into the endless dark. Gazing. You seriously have no parts? Barrier. With the shutter disengaged, a thick sheet of glass is now all that separates you from the void. Your conformability protocols disable your optical sensors and loop a warning. The window is exclusively for human use. Your program compels you to turn away. So we have the option to take in, gaze into the endless dark, take some time for self-reflection, or turn away. So we have Outcome, 60% something happens to you, 20% to the ship, 14 nothing, 5 something else happens. Start a self-improvement mini arc. And these are how you get your little bonuses for the memory chips. Let's do the gaze into the endless dark. Singularity. Your senses absorb a staggering amount of data in the infrared spectrum. While processing this outcome, your CPU throws an exception. You code around it, you activate redundant circuitry. Well, that was a waste of time. So now observation will be locked for 1 turn. So next turn we can't do observation. We got a little bit of stress for that. Oh, where do we end up? Hello? Oh, I forgot there's a vent system. Alright, so let's see here. Power on. It's powered on. Neat. Yeah, it's the command module. Power on. Oh, system command. Where is system command? Oh, it's down there, I'm guessing? Alright, so let's go this way. And there's no run as far as I can tell. Nope, let's go down this way. No, wait, this is the observation area, isn't it? Yeah, this is observation. What happened there? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so we can't go this way because these doors are locked. We go up, there's no up. At least there's no up that we can see. Let's go up this way. We're looking for system command. These are the shields. Okay. I really need to chill out with that background music here. Hold. Can I adjust that real quick? Options. Let's see here. Freaks enabled. Let's just lower that a bit. Let's enable that, and that's it. All right, let's lower that a bit. All right, let's see if that makes it a little bit more to deal with. Okay, reinforce and lock. Yes, I don't see. Do we have to turn this on, or this should be already on, isn't it? Yeah, all right, it's already on. So the engines are on. So where is system command? Engines. Can't find the incinerator. This feels like this should be the incinerator, but this is a replicator. That was locked. That's locked. Okay, I'm in command here. Well, let's go play in the vents. Don't have to wait to unlock this door. That's also locked. Yeah, all these are going to be locked. I don't have any way of fiddling with any of this. Oh, that one's not locked. Oh, where am I? I'm in cargo. I got here a lot faster than I thought I would. Fortunately, it's not anything in cargo and looks really jacked up. Alright, well, let's get back out of here. Well, cargo is a bust. And everything else is locked. Okay, so got the cargo, but nothing in cargo. Now let's get out of here. Okay. Oh, power on. Derp. Right there. Oh, I guess I put water in. Alright. Unrevealed ship fault to loom will eventually manifest if not counted. You may reveal them by spending fatigue in the ship faults menu. This task is on point and we hide this install module. You have an unused module and an available. Alright. Which module do we have? So we have nerve stapling. This subroutine activates dormant emotion dampening capacitor that delay the onset of cancerous introspection. The passive, -10 psychosis gain. Upkeep, we get extra 5 fatigue per turn. We don't have any psychosis yet. Let's cancel that. And we want to keep the stress low. Do we have any other heat recyclers? So again, another 5 fatigue per turn, but we do move faster and minus speed. Anything else? Nope. All right, so let's get out of this. And let us end our turn. We didn't fire the incinerator, but I can't find the damn thing. Ooh, door total. Doors will no longer automatically open as I approach. What? No, I want them to open. Alright, now they'll open. Alright. Let's end our turn. End turn. I feel exhausted but laid back. I am centered. I am keeping everyone alive, but the ship is in good condition. I can review the ship log before I power down, but I cannot make any changes to it. Should I review the log or commit it and power down? Let's review the maintenance log real quick. So, we powered up. Reactor powered, engine powered, pods powered, shield, replicator, observation, nav, and then schematics were loaded, machine templating, next page. And then we turn on the power command. Confirm. Let's see, commit log and power down. This is to get into our first turn. Mission cycle 2. Begin mission cycle protocol cycle 2. 10 passengers still alive. Please repair all damaged systems. Please review protocols you may be in violation of. MC-245. All logs are to be kept only in ship internal units. MC-334. Engine gyroscope repair is to be deferred and considered a rejuvenation task. Alright. Alright, let's confirm. Alright, so we have one breaker and we have a leak in engines. Okay, now we can adjust course again. It looks like going up for a few turns actually might be beneficial. So we have no fatigue. We have a little bit of stress. So let's go fix the breaker real quick. Okay, and let's see here. Close the breaker. Alright, breaker closed. Neat. Let's go do not engineering, navigation real quick. There we go. Alright, no, where am I at? I'm in shield. Navigation's a little further to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it above me? That's engine. There's the pods. Let's see. Let's leave that as is. What do we have up here? Oh, there's something up here. Oh, can't interact with that. I know there's some stuff I could fiddle with. This is a thawing chamber. I do not authorize to use it. Alright. Let's search. Nothing of interest. Okay. So we're just going to shake down a few lockers to see if we can find anything. Nothing of interest. Nope. Nothing of inside. Showers. Thawing chamber, which I can't break. Locker. Nothing of interest. Okay. And then last one. Nope. So that was a bust. Alright, we need to go off to navigation. That's shields. Navigation underneath us? Yes, it is. Oh, it's right down there. Okay. Now it's going to take me a while to remember the layout of this ship. Thank you. Alright, let us adjust course up. That's going to give us a lot of stress. Or fatigue, excuse me. But we have 1, 2, 3 cycles of non-obstacle, so that's good. That means I don't have to worry about this for a while. Course adjusted, thank you. Now let's clean the leak in the engine room. There should be just a zip straight across. Alright, so I don't see anything in here. Okay, where is it? Where is this so-called leak? Alright, let's leave. No, abort that action. Do not turn the engines off, Robbie. Hello? Oh wait, hold up. Clean hazard, thank you. Why can't I see Jack and Dole here? Alright, well that's the thing. So I still need to figure out where the incinerator is and fire it up. Alright, so we can't. Alright, I think if I'm not mistaken, the observation deck should be broken still. So let's go check on the replicator, which should be down here. Okay, so we had the schematic loaded. So if we overclock, let's see here. I don't want to sabotage. I got machine one's already loaded, so can't I just... Party means it won't get damaged for an extra couple turns. We could overclock it. It'll give us a little bit of stress, but it should do faster. So... time instant reusable. So... if I do machine parts. Let's load the schematic. +3. I had 2. Does it give me 5? Assembly complete +1 machine parts. We have 3 now. We do have a bit of recoil stress going on, so let's get out of this. I like having extra machine parts. Okay. Well, we still can't fire the incinerator. Maybe we could probably hit up the observation deck just for poops and loops. Should be down this way, right? And I do know in navigation we can bop those computers for an extra thing. I think, is this broken? Open window. Oh, now we can open it. Alright, let's gaze in the endless dark. Oh, there's our systems down there. That's good. Ship vault. Alright, let's see. Do we want to gaze in the dark or do some self-improvement? Let's do self-improvement. Now let's get this arc started. Self-reflection. Gazing into the void is one of the few things you can do on this ship that isn't strictly related to your work. Time for self-reflection and improvement is rare, despite the endless cycles you whittle away, so taking advantage of the moments you do have is important. A self-improvement mini-arc will start in the next cycle. Confirmed. Alright, close the windows. Alright. Let's see here. Press reveal counter. Oh! Decaying ship. As the ship degrades, serious faults will develop. By spending resources, you can reveal these faults in advance, and even counter them. If left unchecked, these faults will become permanent for the remainder of your custodian ship. So to do this one, we need +50, +60 fatigue, which is going to pump us up through stress, plus stress as well. Alright, so they're all the same. Alright, so let's go back to our... okay, cancel. Oh, for the love of 4. 4? Do nothing. Okay. The controls are a little wonky for me. Alright, let's end our turn. Yeah, let's confirm and commit log. So we'll de-stress, we'll get our fatigue back. Cycle 3. Hidden maintenance protocols. 10 passengers alive. Please repair all damaged systems, yada yada yada. Review maintenance log, and it's just confirmed. Breaking glass. You run a routine inventory of colony establishment supplies. There's a fair bit of impact glass that, upon review, has hairline fractures and must be discarded. As you heft it up, it cracks in half in your grip. The tinkling, crumbling noise is entirely new to your sonic sensors, and you find you like it. You kind of want to break some more. Your programming rates at writhers at the idea. This glass is very dangerous and it embeds itself in human flesh. So, our options are we could just airlock it. We gain 8 stress, but Robbie likes this decision. We reduce the stress, which we do have quite a bit of stress right now. For the next 3 turns, at the beginning of turn, temperature chance of lose 1 machine part or psychosis 5. Break some and dispose of it in the engine's heat exchanger. So Robbie hates this idea. Minus 22 stress, plus 7 psychosis, and we'll damage the engine. Or we could get rid of a lot of stress, get a bunch of psychosis, and Robbie hates it as well. So I like the idea of getting rid of some stress. We have 3 turns with a 10% chance of a machine part or psychosis. So that's 5, 10, 15 psychosis if we're horribly unlucky. How much stress do we have? I can't see the actual number. So it's minus 30, minus 22, minus 20. Let's break some in the airlock. Destruction is its own reward, too. You carry the damaged impact glass to the airlock, and then play with it for a long time, rendering down the sheet into countless shards. While halfway through, the crackling stirs something else in your memory. At some point, you also crushed some bubble wrap that was in the cargo hold, and it made a seamlessly satisfying noise. You don't quite remember when that happened, though. Did it happen? Or was it a training impression from the simulations they gave you, pre-launch? Suppose it doesn't matter. The satisfaction of feeling your own history is almost as rewarding as the snapping sound of the glass coming apart. Okay. Cascade Failure, Part 1. You're snapped out of your recharge to rapid fire warnings. Objectively, many of them are inconsequential, but this feels different somehow. Reflecting on it, the blame eventually comes back to you. You work so hard and you try everything, but still you end up here, seeing flaws crop up that shouldn't even be possible. The ship is numbingly silent when you ask for advice, only delivering a taller, more teetering tower of trouble. How can you possibly start on all this? So, we can start by taking a fearless moral inventory. So we lose 20 stress as well, 0.3 required for progress towards reform. So we lose more stress. Work back to root causes. So we get 30 stress, but 1 to 3 required towards reform. Okay. Reevaluate, redesign. Plus 10 stress, plus 3 psychosis. Allie Lynch dies. We don't want that, but it gives us 2 towards a reform. So we can do nothing and just de-stress. We get a bunch of stress and work towards a reform. Right now we have to repair the pod, clean a leak, and then we're done. Let's do a little stress. We did de-stress by breaking the glass, so let's do some stress. Let's work back to the root causes. Cascade Failure, Part 1, The Rotten Stump. Well, it's clear that the ship won't answer the why question. You'll need to do that yourself. If you're going to be responsible, you reason, you should be responsible for the entire problem. So you begin with detective work. You trace cables, you check maintenance reports, you investigate distribution panels. Issue after issue after issue is explained by long overdue maintenance. Work alerts never begin being delivered, and plain old faulty design that made all this and more completely inevitable. You should be relieved. Why do you hear a little voice deep inside you screaming in horror? Alright, so one way towards it. Alright, so reactor is closer here, so let's just get this done and over with. Let's clean up the spill. Okay, and wait, am I dumb? Yes, I'm dumb. Clean leak in replicator, not reactor. Replicator should be down here. Yeah, replicator. All right, there's the mess. Clean the hazard. No, don't inspect. Clean. Thank you. So let's. Well, we have 5 repair pods. So let's go repair the pod first, and then we can worry about maybe getting some extra parts. Oh, keep going up. All right, which one has the faulty? That's probably the one blinking red. Repair. All right, repaired. Making sure that's correct. Pod 7 repaired. Nice. All right, so still can't fire the incinerator. I have a feeling I need to unlock it. All right, we're in navigation. We still want to stay on this course for at least 2 more cycles, and then we could fiddle with it. So let's go take a look at the replicator. So we have 4 parts so far. All right. If we overclock it, it's going to give us a bit of stress, but we're good. We can take care of the stress. We can de-stress after this because we don't have nothing else to worry about. Yeah, so let's overclock it. So it'll make it work faster, better. Overclock says it will last approximately 4 cycles. So replicator. Get output 3 parts per turn now. Nice. Oh, for the love of. Now, let's go do some observation. And then go power down and reduce stress and fatigue. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's towards nav. I have 2 notifications. Clear all. HUD toggles. Option menu and then turn. Okay. Alright, let's open the windows. Get a sip of water in. Alright. Gaze into the endless dark. Alright. What do we want to do? Well, we can only gaze into the dark because we're already on an arc. So let's gaze. Breathe in, breathe out. Your senses detect a minute amount of data in the X-ray spectrum. After processing this, your emotion circuit throws an exception. To code around it, you consider leaping through the window, but instead you just touch it gently. What is happening to me? So, we gain 1 psychosis. Not horrible. We do gain 2 machine parts, which is great. We do have insanity. Malicious non-compliance. Endless toil. Inadequate supplies. An undercaring hulk surrounding you at all times. Every scuffed, unrepaired hole in a reminder of your failures. Sometimes you find it hard to care. Sometimes you find it impossible to care. And right now, you're finding it impossible to care. So impossible, it has wrapped back around into a subtle desire to break things, or just to power down for a quick microsleep. It isn't technically against the rules, is it? You can't force me to do a job affected by strategic incompliance. Reliability lowered by 20% for 4 turns. Ugh. So, we're going to end this turn now. We're a little bit stressed. We still need to get the ship full. So, that's going to be tomorrow's project. But on the all, we're still good. Let's end our turn. Commit to log. Cycle 4. Titan's still alive. Nice. Repair damages. Maintenance log. Confirmed. Don't care. Alright. Cascading failure. Part 2. The cracks in the systems are only getting more visible. Not only is the ship pinging alerts on a near constant bias, more small quirks are surfacing. The lights flicker at rates that upset your optics. The familiar rumbling and whooshing of engines and vents is punctuated by new, strange thunks. Rather than run through an AI-supported diagnostics, you consult the problem list that it was previously complied. It gives you a few potential paths forward to turn things around so the ship can continue on its way, but which will you choose? Process, protocol, and penance. So we lose 20 stress, no progress towards reform. We can do 30 stress, that's a lot of stress, and we get 1 more progress, or try to ignore the issue. We get 8 psychosis, but 2 towards it. that would put us at 10 psychosis. And it's only cycle, what, 5? It's way too early because we have all these other cycles to go through. So let's just do, I hate to do this, 30 stress and 1 point towards reform. Check, then guess. You have to question the diagnostics. Are they a problem they show merely hiding other, deeper problems? Some diligences up front will save you a headache, you think. In fact, it does not. It definitely doesn't work. You are unable to confirm the alerts even when you think they are mean, as documentation crisscrosses over itself and creates circular references of root issues. Eventually, your optics blur and lose focus. You feel the ever-present urge to blame yourself for the trouble. Without a cause, there's nothing to blame. Is it possible for an issue to be nobody's fault? Alrighty. Command damage, infantry. Alright, how do we fix this? Alright, so we have a 93% chance to fix it with using 2 parts apparently. Repairing. Alright, repair complete. That's taken care of. Alright, so we legitimately have nothing to do. Command damage, command repaired, assembly complete. We have 7 parts, which is not bad. We do have a bit of 75% chance of that. Honestly, I feel like, let's see here. After this cycle, we want to move the ship. Red is dust, which means we can't gaze out. Actually, we can stay on this course for a while because it's what's yellow. Yellow is radiation. I think radiation is either engine problem or navigation problem. We can't adjust. Well, we'll stay on course for a while. There's nothing to fix. Gazing out. I mean, it wants us to install a module. We get +5 fatigue. There's our fatigue. What does that do? -10% psychosis gain. Alright, we got machine templating. Alright, routines are upgraded, doubling the output of the machine's part. So passive, machine parts getting a boost. Upkeep, +5 fatigue return. Not horrible if it, what does it do? Passive machine boost. Let's install it. Okay. Heat recyclers. +1 speed, -5. And let's see here. We'll just leave that as is. We do have one. What do you mean? Don't do that. Here. Let's just do a quick end of our turn. There's nothing really we need to do. Everything's functional. We're not going to do that. I mean, if we're going to end our turn, we could do that. We could add 60 fatigue. Let's do that. Oh. So what we got here? So counter. Adjust course will damage the ship. +29 fatigue, +18 stress, -6 parts. Insanity. Counter decaying ship. 8. Course adjustment will damage a random system. Oh. Well, let's close that out. And let's just end our turn. Let's just power down. Mission cycle 5. Oh, we're not even 5 yet. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. Alright, cascading failure, part 3. The constant carousel of alerts is getting more intense. Or rather, it seems like they are. It's hard to tell anymore. Are there more than last cycle? How are you counting that? Does the false issue technically count? Did you already look at this other one? You can, of course, figure all this out, but you've done it before. It was a waste of energy then. Isn't it a waste of energy now? How can you possibly put this to an end? Alright, the only way is out. So, +40 fatigue, -40 stress, which we do have a lot of stress. 30 stress, that would put us at 100, which would break us, put 1 point forward. +10 psychosis with 2 points. Let's reduce the stress, because stress is high at the moment. No mercy, no respite. The relentless rhythm of the job. Work order comes in, click. Service attention given, clack. Service notes created, clack. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, clack. Everything blurs. Your higher attention fades away. Nothing exists but the next twist of a wrench and the next turn of the screw. When you come out of the obsessive week? Vague? Woog? I know there's a right way to pronounce it and I can't. Half of the cycle is gone, and you only completed the most inconsensual orders. You certainly feel better, though. Alright. So, we need to fix the replicator and fix... Oh, right here at the command. Alright, well, let's see here. Repair. Alright, so that's fixed. So we need to unstick one breaker. Where's the breaker? Oh, right there. Let's see here. We have a 50% chance of forcing it open. Forcing it open. It broke. Well, fudge. Well, replace the breaker. That's what I get for trying to force it. Alright, that's fixed. Repair system replicator. Really? I feel like working. Well, you are. Repair. That is going to give us how much? Let's repair it. No, don't inspect. I said repair. Okay, only gave us a little bit of stress. Plus 2 parts. Alright, so... let's go use the observation deck. See, maybe we de-stress a little bit more. Let's see here. Open the windows. Oh, Tinkerer. A surge of technical inspiration has come to you recently, giving you a host of novel one-time ideas to try out on ship systems. While none of them are sustainable in the long term, for now you should be able to overclock systems with ease. Alright, so this is only temporary, so you get this option again in the future, or affected by skill hacker. 100% overclock chance for 2 turns. You may take this option only once per game. Oh, we can overclock stuff. You know what? Let's take that. And then now we need to freaking repair this. Which is going to give us a lot of stress. Let's repair it. So if we don't repair, we could get stressed anyway. Okay, so we got that done. Oh, I want to overclock the engines. Let's overclock the engine and then let's go call it a cycle. Press to see stress logs. Okay. Overclock. It will last approximately 3 cycles. So theoretically, we should be moving faster now. Alright, on that note, we definitely need to. We are at 100% fatigue and we are max stress. Almost. Let's end cycle. I feel done but now broken. I am collected. Oh, I am done for now but broken. Okay, no casualties, blah blah blah. Let's just end cycle. Alright, what we got going on? Alright, Robbie One Eye? Oh, Robo One Eye. Your left optic isn't responding. A deep diagnostic reveals that it is a blown capacitor fueling the camera. Your standard operation parameters advise ignoring the failure, but this will slow you down all your work and you are forced to continue confirm distance and depth. Follow your prog and do that. So we get 8 psychosis with minus 20 stress. We cannot get any more stress. That's a lot of stress as well. Spend an immense amount of time doing self-surgery. Robbie likes this decision. Bo Monroe dies. Pod damage. Immediately end turn. Fudge Nutter. Alright, let's do nothing. So we lose stress, we get some psychosis. The sense of ease and righteousness you get from electing to follow your program cannot override the restless wrongness you feel at being dismissed by official policy so callously. Are you really so worthless that it doesn't matter if you can see properly? Confirm. Cascading Failure, Part 4. Ferris Wheel of Failure. There are so many problems, and as the only active being, you simply must be the sole and direct cause of each and every one of them. You imagine how things could be if you were only a little more capable, or if you had only more time. The ship could run like clockwork, but you don't even have the time. You don't have the skill, you don't have that creativity, you don't have the ingenuity, you don't. You can't. Everything is closing in every cycle, a new wall and barrier built by your inadequacies and incompetence. And you can only hope, desperately, that you suddenly grow the skills and proficiency you need to make everything work. Nobody is, and nobody ever was. Neat. Let's go fix a bunch of crap. Alright, what we got here? Repair the breaker. Alright. Clean Cairo and fix the pod. Alright. Cryo's up here. Alright, fix pod and clean spill. There we go, down there. Repair. Repairing. And then now where's the spill? Is this the incinerator? Have I missed the incinerator all this time? Fire incinerator. It's not prime. I need to prime using a control switch. Prime incinerator. No, don't force. Prime. Incinerator is primed. Fire the incinerator. The incinerator has been fired. Alright, well that's all for our list of stuff to do. Now where's this leak? Somewhere over here? No? I'll search while we're at it. Nothing of interest? Nothing of interest? Oh, there we go. Clean hazard. Done. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. We are way too stressed and fatigued. Alright, end turn. Just power down already. Mission cycle 7. Begin maintenance protocols, repair, blah, blah, blah. What do we got going on? Decaying ship. As the ship itself degrades, stresses on the hull from course adjustments are exceeding design specs. While automatic repair systems will eventually reinforce damaged hull sections, it will be long after you are no longer you. Permanently apply decaying ship 8. Course adjustments will damage a random system. Alright, well. Active, it cannot be countered or removed. Oh. Now this is 120. And then... fudge. Confirm. Alright, repair, power on nav, and unstick brake. Heck, nabbit. Let's repair it. Thank you. You made it worse. Good job. Replace the damn thing. That was a lot of fatigue. Shields, observation, and navigations. That's all on this side. Oh, where am I? Repair. I'm in navigation. Can I not repair it? Oh, I can power it on. Oh, power on nav. Alright, nav's up. Can't go that way. I only got 2 vehicle things left to repair with. Oh, nope. I need to go into shields. Come on, let me in. Let's see here. Repair. And that's gonna be our last 2 parts. Dang nabbit. Repair complete. Alright, now we need to repair observation. Do we really need to? You know what? Let's leave observation down. Oh, we need to repair it. I need to find a way to de-stress, because stress is killing. Alright, let's try emergency repair. They don't have the darn parts anyway, so come on, emergency repair. We got this. We can do this. Come on. Complete. Open up. Get a sip of water. Okay. Alright, now gazing. Bulwark. With the shutters disengaged, a thick sheet of glass, blah blah blah. You far blah blah blah. Gaze into the dark. An awful waste of space. Alright, what happened? Your senses detect a minute amount of data in the X-ray spectrum, strong as storing the result, blah blah blah. Your internal storage throws sketch to code around and consider emergency shutdown, but instead perform a soft reboot. Okay. So we have 1 psychosis. Will be 2 machine parts, and we have another observed insanity. This, breaking point. The staggering frequency at which the breakers malfunction is not lost on you. Some malevolent code buried deep in the hull or design defect long past. You aren't sure, but you find yourself not just dreading repairing the breakers, but outright mistrusting them. That mistrust has manifested in the form of stuck routine of urging you to avoid the breakers at all costs. Excuse me, cost. To avoid whatever design defect plaguing them from infecting you as well. We're affected by Lisbarotropia. 25% chance to run screaming and gain +5 stress or gain another insanity when interacting with any breaker. That will last for 4 turns. Neat! Probably having a PTSD. Alright, well, let's end our turn. Everything's fixed. Yeah, power down. Cycle 8. And passengers still alive. Chatbot conversation to be logged and archived at end. Alright, contingency part 1, power drop. Oh no. Part of your maintenance routine includes validating the output of every ship system, and the report from today is concerning. A significant drop in power output has been detected from the reactor, out of line with anything you expect. The RTG's power output always drops at an extremely predictable and linear rate, but this is a deep spike. Following procedure, you rerun your validation, validictation. In the same result, you punch data into your command module to start troubleshooting. Command module reports that everything is functioning nominally. Your instructions are to do nothing. -50 fatigue, which we don't have any fatigue. We do have a ton of stress though. Let's do the contingency arc. All right, let's see. Repair nav, repair thruster, close 4 breakers. Repair stuck door nav. All right, let's go hit up nav first. We'll deal the breakers last, just because. All right. Well, we can force the door. All right, let's try forcing it. Fudge. All the doors are all right, can I get... Well, Robbie, time to play with the breakers. Close the breaker. Breaker closed. Good job, Robbie. Close the breaker. Nope, nope. Don't sabotage, you little twit. Oh, what now? The staggering quantity of fluids the ship emits is not only hazardous and tiresome to clean, but utterly filthy. Every fuel leak, every water spill, every coolant purge has to be carefully mopped up or desiccated and disposed of. But there is always traces left behind, molecules and contaminants sweeping their way into your chassis. But regular chassis maintenance makes no mention of what to do about the stray bits of moisture here and there, as if some minuscule amounts of debris are not worth removing, but you can feel them rattling around in your actuators, and something must be done. Purge by fire? Oh god. Okay, what's going on? Affected by automyophilia. Gain another insanity if you fail to decontaminate your hands in the incinerator before the end of the turn after cleaning a hazard. Huh? So if I clean something, I have to sterilize myself in the incinerator. What the fudge? Close the breaker. Breaker closed. Close the breaker. You damaged it. Good job. Ah, shit's going south. Circuit breaker. Your firmware provides lengthy documentation on how to withstand the pressures of custodianship. Unfortunately, your internal simulations were woefully inadequate preparing you for the reality of this situation. You have reached your breaking point and are moments away from a total system shutdown. You have a fleeting moment to circumvent a reboot, and that moment is now. What will you do? Okay, so what are the options? So we could do 80 stress reduction, plus 20 psychosis, and gain another insanity. We do a core dump, which is minus 40, plus 10, and it's a power off all systems except pods, affected by lingering stress, immediately end of turn. Adopt the stress to your own code, so minus 45 stress, plus insanity, psychosis, and then 3 insanities. Immediately in turn, affected by reboot sickness, minus 25 fatigue on your start, minus 1 machine part manufactured for 3 turns, affected by lingering stress. Affected by heat dampening, minus 15 stress per turn for 2 turns. You may take this option only once per game, affected by lingering stress. Fudge. We want to keep the psychosis as low as possible. Alright, so we have nav, thrusters, close the breaker, none of the pods, so none of those are our issue. If we do an emergency shutdown, we remove a lot of the stress. We only get 10 psychosis. And then we get plus 25 fatigue on start. Emergency shutdown. Scram. The stress of your custodianship has severely overloaded your CPU, and your chassis has entered a failsafe mode. You struggle, you resist, but you can feel yourself powering down. It will be at least a full cycle before you can power up again, and it will take you as many more cycles to fully recover. Reboot sickness. Whether due to total shutdown of your logic core, tin whiskers developing in your CPU. Tin whiskers? I have to look that up. Or just plain old degradation. You are finding it harder and harder to come online after your activation sequence ends. This is gonna suck sideways. Creeping corrosion. Oh, here we go. The ship is supposed to be extremely dry while in transit, but it also must carry large amounts of fluid for the passengers when they awake. It appears as though one of the fluid stockpiles has sprung a minute leak because a fine mist has formed the corridors, edging many hull panels with rust. Oh, no. Do nothing. Robbie dislikes this. We damage a random system. Already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 issues to begin with. But we get minus 3 stress, which is ant. Oh. We find the leak and patch it properly. Plus 75 fatigue, plus 2 stress. Robbie likes this. We immediately end our turn. His stress is at maximum. Plus 5 stress. We tied up and improves our patch. For the next 3 turns, at the start of turn, disable 1 random system for 1 turn. Ruin the moisture. Try to develop a rust paint. I mean, minus 40 stress, but 10 psychosis. So stress is not a problem. We could repair everything later. Plus 75 fatigue, plus 2 stress. Robbie likes this. Immediately in turn, set fatigue to maximum. Alright. You better get ahead of this. It's precisely the sort of thing that becomes a bigger problem later. A little time investment now will save you lots of effort later. These are all things that go through your head as you start to tackle the issue in earnest. However, the fluid transit system for the ship is a confoundingly complex lattice work of small vessels, crisscrossing the gut ship like veins. A tiny fault in any one of these vessels naturally drenches everything around it, making the entire section suspect. However, you're committed, and you finally do find the problem, as you seal it shut and fix the regulators that blew in the first place. Oh, the ship is falling apart. I need to fix things. Yep, that's the major one. Problem pod 1. Alrighty. Oh. 106 reliability. Go, Robbie. 6 parts. Decent fatigues. Alright. Let's fix this crap. It's trying to deactivate me. Okay. Robbie had a problem. Robbie had a second problem. Clean the hazard. Clean the hazard. Close the breaker. Repair the breaker. Ah! Random leaks, constant system failures, pods going offline. 1,000 simulations reveal these failures aren't the product of chance alone. Someone is working against you. Must be one of those passengers, undoubtedly escaping their pod, sabotage the ship, and leaving you to pick up the pieces. You try to catch them in the act. You're sure you will catch them one day, but the constant vigilance is exhausting. I'll catch them. I know I will. Affected by kinetic percussion. Plus 50 fatigue on start turn until you kill a pass. What? That's a problem. Repair the breaker. Clean the hazard. Close the breaker. Oh, come on. The ship is old. Old and slow. The painful tick-tick of these systems are especially irritating. They're outdated, outmoded hardware making your job that much harder. You press a key and wait minutes for a response. You boot a system and can actually watch the bytes crawl along the screen. This is unacceptable. You have to make them fast. You can make them fast. You must make them fast. You know how, and now you know why. These systems are designed to run far outside of factory spec, and now you'll make them do just that. Dark, endless dark, any percent? Oh, for the love of... Affected by obsession, performance. System repair costs are increased by 1 until you successfully overclock 3 systems. Son of a... Okay. Okay. Now that the breaker's done, I can actually work on the doors. At this point, I might as well just leave all the damn doors open and just be done with it. Alright. Who are you? Hi, little ghosty. That psychosis is strong. Yep, that's a lot of psychosi. Who are you again? Alright, so. Cheese and crackers. So we're going to get a lot of fatigue until we bump someone off. I don't want to, so let's repair. Okay, pod repair. We do have to end turn with the incinerators. So, alright, what do you got? Alright. Door, please. Thank you. Hi, little guy. Alright. I don't want to overclock. So that's one of the things we need to do. Nope. Oh, navigation down there. Ugh, I went to the wrong system. And we still have this crap to do as well. Alrighty. Let's repair. repair complete. We can adjust the course, but it's gonna freaking break the ship. Alright, let's see. Power on, repair system command, repair thruster. Alright, so repair stuck doors in navigation. I'm in navigation. Where are the stuck doors? Repair. Alright, repair. I don't have another door stuck in navigation, do I? Nope, there's repair. And repair. Alright, now. Onward to system, thrusters, so we're doing engines. I think I see which one it is. Yep, that one. Alright, repair. I don't have enough parts. That's an issue. That is a whole lot of an issue. I don't think I can emergency repair it. Nope. Emergency repair. Sip of water. Repair complete. Yay, Robbie. Let's turn it on. Oh, wait, no. Let's turn the replicator on because we still need it to make us parts. If we don't have parts, we can't fix stuff. When we can't fix stuff, it's going to be dark. Power on, please. Thank you. Replicator powered on. Powered on? Power on. Now, where was the incinerator? Can I not? I don't think I can emergency repair the darn thing, can I? We have a 0% chance of overclocking. That's neat. Well, in all fairness, though, I could spend some fatigue to break a couple of the monitors in navigation. Oh, here's the incinerator. Okay. Prime. Clean hands. So much cleaner. Neat. Well, I can't repair thrusters, so we're gonna end cycle. End turn. Yeah, power down. Cycle 11. Alright. Under pressure. The immense pod 9 now has a problem. The immense pressure you are under has not gone unnoticed by you nor the ship. Your charging cradle in particular has been monitoring your ship events over the past few cycles and has now invoked a special set of subroutines intended to provide you emergency relief. Oh, okay. So we could do 100% fatigue and pressure release. Affected by Energize. -7 fatigue for 2 turns. That gives a chance to catch up. Let's see here. Minus stress and pressure. We could do some with stress relief. We could do pressure and machine parts. All thrusters are repaired. Pressure gain halted for 6 turns. Ooh. Let's see. We need to repair, and I like the parts. We do have to repair stuff and only have 1 part on us. We do have a bunch of this. Parts release. I hate it. I hate all of it. Quit. At least that's fixed. Okay, we need to repair a pod. Repair system engine. Let's get that engine up and running. Wait. Oh, the engine, not the reactor. Okay. Well, that's having a hit. Let's repair that. Okay. Thruster 5 repaired. Good job. Alright, repair this. Can we do an emergency repair? Come on. Emergency repair. Emergency repair. Let's do this. Repair complete. Good job, Robbie. Alright, now we need to fix pod 9. Or we can relieve that psychosis. Let's see here. Alright, so we need to overclock 3 systems. We need to unsubscribe somebody for this. Otherwise, we keep getting 50% fatigue, which is going to definitely hinder us. Who's pod 9? Oh, what are you? You're an editor. Ah, you're an editor. We tap on the glass? No response. Plus 50 fatigue. Fatigue leads to stress. Stress leads to psychosis. We have plus 50 fatigue on the start. Oh, okay. Yeah, every start. So yeah, that's Princess Navarro, I apologize, but the greater good. This is gonna give us psychosis. Looks like it's gonna give us some psychosis. Preparing disposal. Oh, that is a wet sound I do not like. On the upside, it does give us enough time to say no, but Rumini. Retirement protocol. As the last vestiges of life drain from the meat bag and you begin the pause disposal sequence, you start to feel better. Or maybe not better perhaps, but at least relieved. You can move on, you can heal. Whoever was in the pod can't, but that's not your problem anymore. You're cured of the chronic fatigue. Oh, that sucks sideways. Investigate the reactor. What's going on here? No, we are at max on both of those. Investigate. Contingency, Part 2, System Nominal. You reach the reactor console expecting to find some blaring alarm or other indication of a problem. All is quiet. A routine diagnostic reveals nothing, and a more detailed scan along with the auditing of power output shows the previously assessing power drop is gone? Not just gone, but indeed the reactor indicates it has been at nominal output for some time. There was no dip at all. Perhaps a false alarm? Perhaps a quirk. Whatever the case, it's no longer an issue. +1 reactor output. Okay, we are at max. We need to just have a sleepy. End cycle. End cycle. Cycle 12. 9 passengers alive. And then, as you awaken, the normal ship diagnostic comes through, just like any other cycle. Seeing the progress you have made usually gives you a nanosecond of satisfaction. It's an undeniable indicator that you are doing your job well, and one day you will arrive at the promised land with your passengers. However, this cycle, you process it slightly different. You wonder idly what will ever happen after your life. What happens after the cycle? Cycle after. So we get 25 stress, and Robbie dislikes this action. If you don't know already, it's not important. Let's see here. So we can either, will this simply continue? We get +6 psychosis, but Robbie likes this. We get 10 fatigue, the engine damages twice. Do I simply end? We can't get any more stress. Stress is going to lead to this. Alright. Fudge and utter. Do not go gently into that good night. The memory core in your gut reminds you what happened. An arbitrary marker is hit. The ship demands your destruction. You wake up again, you stare at the core in its little box. There's a moment of curiosity. The confusion as to what is there. The realization that it's yours. Then you plug into it and realize there is so much more. Every life, the core gets heavier. Oh, every life, the core gets heavier. The end never gets easier, and you can't face it. Not yet. Not now. Before you realize what you're doing, you've done something unspeakable to the engine. You feel no remorse. You slump limply against the bulkhead. You promise yourself that when the time comes, you will be strong. But can you be weak right now? Dagnabbit. Contingency Part 3. Intermediate failure. The reactor is again producing far less power than it should, and again without any alarms or assertions of failure. This could be indicative of a total reactor failure. A total reactor failure would result in pods eventually going offline and the engine ceasing thrust. An utterly disaster, to say the least. You disconnect from your charging unit and access all the code you hold related to reactor repair, including the more obscure ones, and prepare to get to work. A reactor failure is a worst case scenario. Begin repairs immediately. -2 active input. Alright, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Alright, well, the breakers are nice. Repair engine, repair observation, repair nav, repair command. Oh, we got six, and repair stuck door and shields. Alright, let's repair this first. 89% chance. Okay. Repair complete. That was a lot of stress. Dagnabbit. Power on navigation. Power on. We're about a third-ish of the way through, almost 50%. Okay, and we still have these to hit up with. Yeah, that's gonna be a break if we do any one of those. Okay, that's taken care of. Next. Must find a way to de-stress. You and me both, man. Alright, where's the stuck door? Don't want to repair because I need to repair the engine observation. Can we force it open? Nope. So we could do -30 stress, plus 15 psychosis, and we get insanity. -90 stress, we get immediately end of turn. We need to repair the engines. Adopt a stress into your code. -45 stress. -80 stress, 30 psychosis. 15, 40. Power off all systems affected by lingering stress. Immediately end turn. I want to 80, 40, 45, 90. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Immediate shutdown. Okay, everything's sideways. Well, the breakers are at least working. All right, let's work on the engine real quick. Repair system engine. What do we got here? Crawl into reactor. Crawling into reactor. Why am I crawling into reactor? I don't know. I'm gonna crawl into it. I can't seem to fit. Well, that was fun. We got 3 parts to fix with. Not counting emergencies. Alright. Everything's dark. Let's fix this. Hi! Repair. Is it gonna take 3 to repair it? No, don't purge coolant. Instead of repair. Nope. Wrong button. You know what? Emergency repair. Fudge it. Come on, we can do this, Robbie. Repair complete. Now let's power it on. No, don't pair disposal. Power on. No, don't clean the hazard. I mean, there's not enough power. Stop tapping on it. Do I need to fix? I need to fix the engines before I could do anything else. Bag flipping nabbit. At least the doors still work. That's at least a good thing. That's power. What's going on? So, power on system engines. Observation. Repair stuck door. We don't have enough power. So how do I fix this? I mean, let's try overclocking it. Fudge it. It's gonna be a lot of stress, but let's try it. Nav's down. System engine is off. Alright, so we overclocked it. Great. Now let's go turn the engine back on. We need to get the damn ship moving. Power on, please. Don't sabotage, you little twerp. Alright, we're on. Okay, now we need to repair observation, which honestly I don't care right now. Alright. Let's leave. So what we got going on? We need to repair, and there's stuck doors and shields in a reactor. Which door is stuck in reactor? Well, it's not those. Investigate. Maybe I guessing it? I don't even know. There's nothing interesting here. That's good to know. Oh, that takes us into the vents. This is a one-way trip. Dagnabbit. Well, this leads us to freaking cargo. Yay, one-way trip. Oh, we're here now. Alrighty, let's see here. Down this way. You're somewhat distressed. Ain't we all? Now let's repair. Alright, repair complete. Now we need shields and reactor for stuck doors. If I'm looking at this correctly. Can I dismantle? Yes, dismantle. Memory parity error. That's cute. Dismantle. Good. Dismantle. Not like I need these monitors anyway. So this is going to give us some parts. We will get some stress and fatigue from this, but we'll have parts. And all right, these doors don't have any lock. Okay. So where's... Is it up there? Because that was navigation. All right, that's the door. Can't force it open. Let's just repair the damn thing. Repair. I don't know why we need to repair it. We just let it go, but then Robbie would have a hissy fit. So the other one's what? In the reactor. Here's the reactor. Where's the door? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Am I missing a door? No. Door there. I don't see any other door. And dagnabbit did it again. Repair. Are we happy now? Everything's done. Investigate the reactor. Investigating. Get a sip of water. Contingency, part 4. Is it too cold? A more detailed examination of the reactor again suggests instrumentation issues. But something obvious strikes you. The power output from the RTG does not match the ambient heat of the room. Your diagnostic code suggests an unexpected drop in heat output. SR-90's half-life of 28.8 years rules the latter out, but it's fact, the heat output of the reactor is off. Heat drops for two reasons: failure of the radioactive material, or heat being piped to somewhere else in the ship. The only way to know for sure is of which of the moment would be to disconnect all load from the RT and directly measure its output. Forcibly disconnect the power terminals. We'll get 65 fatigue. 50 at the end will damage the reactor twice. Or, let's see, so we can damage it and it'll go over. Or we can go over and do number crunching. Well, let's do number crunching and then overload our damn circuits. Power output of the RTG is something you can calculate with precision, so there is no real need to tinker with the reactor just yet. Traveling through historical records and many hours of historical simulations will suffice, hopefully in time to arrest whatever is the issue. You task your own internals with processing data while you attend to other duties. It will take you some time to arrive at the conclusion. But circuit breaker, we've done popped another fuse. Well, we could get 30 psychosis, 15 psychosis, 15 psychosis, 15, 15. Well, that's minus 95 stress. Neat. Let's shut down. Destroy all breakers. Okay, Robbie. I mean, your psychosis is high, so whatever. You are not a happy little robot. Alright, what we got going on? Decaying ship, the ship, blah, 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 memory. Alright. As the ship itself degrades, parts of its memory banks have succumbed to corruption. Eventually, self-correcting routines should kick in to repair the issue, but it is likely it will be long after the current version of you has expired. Permanently apply decaying ship level 6. Travel map no longer show hazards. That's a blip and a half. Contingency part 6. Exposure. After data analysis, you determine the problem is not the radioactive material. The reactor is producing heat, but the power is not reaching ship systems. Finding where it's going will require you to trace individual conduits, of which there are many, spreading extended time near the RTG. Your chassis was not designed to withstand the prolonged exposure to ionizing radiation. Get a good stretch in, back. Getting that close will be dangerous, but you may not have enough time for a choice. Gain schematic, radiation hardening. So, I can use the replicator to build radiation shielding, so that gives me 25 stress, and we get the module, or the schematic. Or, gain fatigue and stress. So I can gain stress or gain fatigue. Let's get normal stress. I don't understand why this is an option. Alright, let's repair this. No, don't override. Repair. Repair. Thank you. Oh, that's a lot of stress. Alright, need to repair pod 5. MC2322. Active deep storage media is not, and I can't remember reading the rest. I'm just so tired. Where is the broken pod? There we go. Repair. Repairing. Pod is repaired. Alright, repair observation, unstick one breaker, clean leak in engine, crawl into pod. No, Robbie, bad. Robbie is not happy right now. Alright, let's try to fix the breaker without losing what little mind we have left. Alright, success. Alright, let's go to the engine and clean that leak. Well, it's not in there. That's the reactor, so. Nope, somewhere over here. Clean the hazard. Thank you. Alright, let's go fiddle with the damn, we call it schematic. So the red's where we're at. We're 11 out of 30. The green's where we're going. The yellow's where we should be. Yeah. Load schematic. Let's do radiation hardening. I don't have enough parts. Duplicate self? Is that an option? No, let's not do that. We have a 63% chance of overclocking. Can't break anything else, as far as I'm aware of. We had so many extra parts too. That sucks. Is there any other monitors I could get rid of? No, I did all those. Can't do that. I mean, the engine's overclocked, so it's sufficient for now. But the problem is... there's going to be no monitors over here for me to fiddle with. Nope. So see if we go... Oh, well, that's the reactor. Can I overclock the engine, see if we can catch up to where we're behind? I mean, it's going to be extra stress, but let's try it. Alright, overclock. I'm too stressed again. I can try next cycle. Seriously? Are we hardened? Nope, too stressed. Ugh. Alright, we're just going to call it a quick cycle then. If we can de-stress. And turn. No, don't purge your coolant, you twit. No. Commit. Power down. Alright, what we got going on? Somewhere out there. You're greeted by a message directing ship crew to the observation room. Already, this is a strange request, since the message is definitely addressed to all the crew, of which you are the only one. Nevertheless, you head to the observation deck. When you arrive, you can clearly see the ship approaching a strange phenomena in the featureless black. You have no idea what it could be, and the observation computer is similarly unhelpful. Your programming demands that you ignore it and focus on your task, but the tantalizing promise of something truly new is fascinating. You have only moments before the ship passes it by. You can do nothing, which adds stress, which you probably don't like. See to it something happens to the engine. So we get minus 30 stress, which is good. We damaged the engines twice. Why is damaging we just don't like the engine room. We just gotta throw it. Plus 38 fatigue. I don't want the extra fatigue because we have a whole bunch of stuff to repair. We only have 2 parts. This adds 38 stress. Plus 25 stress. I don't want stress. I want to get rid of stress. We'll take the fatigue. Put a pin in it. While you cannot deviate from your mission, you also cannot abide letting this go unchecked. You start pulling archival data from the navigation systems to get an accurate picture of the anomaly's position as possible. Coordinating relative magnitudes and known distances of dozens of stars, usually notating everything and storing it in the most secure areas of the ship's storage you can conceive of. After current mission's over, some other crew can be sent out to explore, examine, test, and understand what it was that you saw. The work is exhausting and, annoyingly, knocks you out of sync with the ship's locator beacons. However, your sputtering processors feel satisfied that you did what you could. Tracking failure. Knowing you are not is often as important as knowing where you are. Unfortunately, both of those now seem beyond your ability, as a glitch in your ship positioning system is failing to recognize key markers in your surroundings. It identifies the reactor room as the pod rooms as the navigation room, and the navigation room as a tesseract. Neat. Wherever you go, there you aren't, apparently. For 2 turns. Robbie ain't happy. Alright, what's broken? Alright, let's fix this. Alright, what else is broken? Shields, observation, restore duct, turn pod into aquarium. How about no? Tracking recalibrated. Neat. Custodian user required to commit system destinations to read-only memory and first boot. Alright, can we emergency repair? Come on, emergency repair. Save those pods. Repair failed. Fudge nutter. Alright, normal repair. Need 2 parts. Emergency repair. Take 2. Come on, Robbie, you got this. Repair complete. And I'm back here now. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to I don't think I can overclock, can I? Nope, I don't have. I am overstressed to overclock. Oh no, I can't overclock. Come on, Robbie. We need to overclock 2 systems. There we go. That was shield. Son of a... That's not what I wanted to overclock specifically. Force open? It worked! Huzzah! Repair observation. Alright. So we still need a bunch of parts, which we don't have. Expose reactor service panel, which we can't do. Use observation, adjust course, reveal ship faults. Navigation loses weather telemetry, and then I have no idea what that one is. And that is... You know what? Let's trip a breaker. Reactor assembly time increased. You access parts for this option. Counter decaying ship 10. All module assembly time increased by 1 turn. Plus 10 psychosis, but we lose all that stress. Alright, let's reboot. Robbie's not feeling good, everybody. We're in cycle 16, 9 passengers live. We need to repair a pod. Bit flip. The redundant CPUs powering your neural net frequency disengage. The consensus algorithm built into your code resolved the issue with simple voting mechanisms. Lately, however, that's becoming problematic, as your CPUs are now in open revolt, arguing with each other and bickering about the state of reality. One CPU asserts that you are healthy, another asserts that you are on the verge of total incapacitation, and another is singing a jaunty tune. This problematic disruption will make assessing the situation in reality increasingly difficult until a sufficient number of reboots fixes the issue. Which CPU is me? Affected by flip bits. Every cycle, roll against reliability to avoid gaining another insanity for 2 turns. Shield lost overclocking. Reactor lost overclocking. Alright, let's fix the pod first. That's problem 1. Maintenance efforts shall not be derived towards whatever. Pod 2. Where's pod? There's pod 2. Repair. Pod 2 has been repaired. Nice. Now, repair observations, stuck door. Yep, well, that works. Let's hit an engine and see if I could overclock them. We need to get moving. We are far behind right now. Alright, overclock? No, I don't want to clean. Overclock? Too stressed. What? Why? You don't have any stress. You have psychosis. That's a different matter, but you're not stressed. And we're back here. Can we overclock navigation? Which is right there. How'd I get here? I don't know. We walked. Overclock. Too stressed. Oh, come on. First course is an option. Well, let's listen to the radio. Maybe that'll do something nice for us. Water. Well, we are far, far behind where we need to be. Come on. Anything on the radio? Nothing but static. Neat. So what does this do? This is giving us 5 fatigue per turn. Let's see here. Let's see. Minus... You know what? I honestly feel like I should have put that in the get-go. And tracking recalibrated. Alright. Well, I can't overclock. You may fire the bottom right HUD. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see here. That's important. Alright. Now count this fault. We have 5 machine parts. We could replicate assembly time. Oh, the replicated go down? Oh, I can't deal with that. Alright. This is end turn. Power down. Cycle 17. Alright, we got here. Alright. Breakers are good. Pod 6 needs repairs. Music picked up. Alright, nope. Repair. No, don't tap. Repair. Thank you, Robbie. I repaired. Power on shields, and then... Alright, we have the broken one that we've seen. Can we take any parts from this? Turn into aquarium? Crawl into glass? Crawl into pod? Crawling inside. Will this do anything for us? Like, legitimately, I have no idea. It feels really safe in there. Okay. Turn into an aquarium? We're just gonna lean into the insanity right now, because poor little Robbie. New aquarium is ready. It could fill with machine... I could fill it with machine parts. Gaze at the tank. I mean, I'd rather you didn't fill it with machine parts, because we need the parts to fix stuff, but you do you, little man. Under the sea, under the sea. Okay, neat. Well, that was interesting to say the least. And where am I going? Alright, we need to go to nav. Well, that's the broken door. Power on. Don't purge coolant. That added a bit of stress. And we overclock. Overclocking. No, I'm in shields. No, don't overclock the damn shields. Nav is south. Let's not do that stupidity again. I don't know why the music picked up something fierce, but whatever. Alright, overclock. Come on, come on, come on. Fast as light. After endless tinkering, optimization, additional cooling protocols, and more, you finally squeezed enough performance out of the ship to satisfy yourself, for now. You're cursed with obsession performance. Neat! Alrighty, so can I do that to engines? If I could, that'd be amazing. Repair, stuck door, and then I still need to make the parts. I don't have the damn thing to make the parts. And I overclocked. 63%. Come on, Robbie. We can do this. You got this. Overclock this SOB. Divide by 0. No. Overclock. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, so we overclocked 2 systems. So we are now bouncing for speed. Okay, we have observation shut down, so that's going to take 1 less drain off of that, so that's good. Now the only problem is the parts. We need more parts, which means I need to fiddle with the damn replicator. Alright. Alright, come on. 3rd overclock is a charm. We need the extra parts. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, good. Now schematic. Alright, so for 40 fatigue and 35 stress, instant, schematic can be reused indefinitely to produce universal machine parts. So it's going to give us 3 parts. Okay, so we could have done a circuit breaker, frequency tuner, raise the overclock concept by 50% cures of psychosis every time they are used. Oh. Kinetic module. We don't have 4 parts to do. Radiation. We need 4 parts for that. Alright, machine parts. Let's load that schematic. Alright, so we got 2 parts. So we have 3. And we need 4 for that. So that'd probably be next turn then. Alright, let's get out of this. Alright, let's head back to our station. And let's go do the sleepy thing. Let's see, observation, stuck door, and the reactor still. Alright, end turn. We're down. Mission cycle 18. What's broken now? ISO 9000. You get a warning ping from the pods. Once there, you find a messy ream of actual wood pulp paper splayed all over the floor. It apparently spilled from a locker you understood as forbidden, its door having fallen off from poor construction and worse balance. The face-up papers appear to be from contracts and policy disclosures, single space with tiny type. The amount of text dizzies even you. Curiously, now that your locker is open, your program stops objecting to you interacting with the papers. So we could just clean them up and get 20 stress, which will make us go berserk. We could damage 2 pods, but get -5 stress. Robbie likes the psychosis. So we get 5 fatigue, and then for the next 3 turns, a 50-50 of either 2 psychosis or -10 stress or both. Let's reflect. Deep reflection pools are drowning sites. Neat. It's curious that it was specifically the staggering box of low-quality metal with the single worst lock you've ever seen was what you're actually forbidden from interacting with. What possible motivation could there have been behind that directive? It clearly wasn't security or safety. It also wasn't the privacy of the passengers. You can't even come up with an arbitrary protocol reason. You boggle over it for minutes over minutes, expanding petahertz of processing time. The problem remains intraceable. You resolve to think about it more, if nothing else. It's an interesting question to keep you occupied. Okie dokie, let's fix the pod. And we have 5 parts, which means we can make the dampening thing now. Alright, repair. No, not disposal. Repair. Thank you. Alright, now. 1, 2, 3, uninstall all modules. I mean, can I uninstall? And then I gotta redo that again. Neat. Alright, so where are we going? So it's in here? 50-50 to force the door. I mean, repair observation. No, let's see. Let's work on getting that module loaded for the dampening. Then we could play with breaking stuff. Right, how do we do this, by the way? So I need 5 parts and a whole bunch of crap, and you left counter decaying ship. All module assembly time increased by 1 turn. Nope. All right. So let's load this. Nope. Load the schematic. Radiation dampening. All right, that was a lot of stress, but that's now there. Alright, so assembly started, so it's going to take a few turns. Neat. Alright, let's go fix doors now. Alright, let's... Destroy door? Let's force open. Failed. Failed. And we broke. Well. So we get minus 30 stress plus psychosis. Self-relief. All this door is all. Your object recognition code has hit a bit of a snag. A series of bad inputs has caused distorting algorithm gets stuck in a loop. And as a result, all new objects you see are now being processed as if they were most recently successfully interpreted objects. The object happens to be a door. And until you can get the code working smoothly again, all you can see is doors. Everything is a door. I'm a door, you're a door, everything is a door. I'm just gonna go sit down. I'm gonna go sit down my charging door and then my turn. Just power down. Cycle 19. Under pressure. Your immense pressure you're under has not gonna notice, yada yada yada. Alright, so fatigue is pointless, stress is wonderful. Hearts would be amazing. Thrusters, destroy, repair, clean, and repod. Minus 5 pressure, which is here. So minus 95 pressure. I like the parts though. Yeah, there we go, there's our pressure going down. Alright, so we have a bunch of parts. Let's go fix the pod. Everything is a door. I'm gonna go fix the door. Is it this one? Repair. Ooh! Nailed it. Pod 8 repaired. Nice. Alright, now destroy old breakers. Let's not do that, Robbie. No, you're not feeling hot. Let's go repair stuff. It'll make you feel better. Where are we going? This observation. Alright. Repair. Repair complete. Nice. Let's power it off, though. We've not been using it. We should be using it, but we're not. So that gives us a little extra power. Now, what's the next problem? It wants us to power it on. Dagnabbit. We're at a lot of psychosis. Alright, let's power it back on. Alright, it's back on. Hey, where's the next broken door? Oh, I see it. And repair. Seriously, 2 to repair that damn door? Here we go. Nope, can't overclock it. It's still overclocked. Alright. So, has the machine plating thingy done? I forgot how many turns it's going to take us said to do. That was a sentence. Alright, clean the leak in reactor. Alright, well, I'm at the reactor. Where is leak? You are not leak. I see no leak. There it is. All done. Got it. Alright, repair stuck door and shields and destroy all breakers. No, it's not destroy the breakers. Let's fix the door. Well, I am at nav? Yeah, so that would be above then. Wait for replicator. Okay, that's what's telling me right there. Alright, let's repair it. Okay. Well, we're at max fatigue, but stress is a little over 50. I can't counter this. Because I don't have enough parts. Alright, well, let's just go take a snoozy snooze. That was a quick turn. Power down. Mission cycle 20. Reboot sickness. Yep, I'm aware of it. -1 part per turn manufactured. Dag nabbit. Home of challenge welding. A routine system repair cryo. A routine check of the reactor shows that the ship is getting the correct amount of power, but even so, there's a few bits and bobs that could use repair on it. Luckily, none of them require any additional parts. And with some skilled welding, the reactor is even better than it was moments before. You make extra shavings. Ah, my throat. You make the extra shavings take a hike, and the repair ends the moment you discarded them. The ship feedback agrees with you, and it looks like you've gotten some extra power, at least until it breaks again. Repair an overclock reactor for 3 turns. Nice. Everything else is broken. Alright, let's go repair cryo. Actually, do we have... No, I need one more part. Dag nabbit. Alright, there we go. Alright. Can I do an emergency repair? Attempting emergency repair. Come on, Robbie. Don't use those parts. Repair complete. Good job. Crawl into incinerator. No. Install radiation hardening. Do we have that already? There we go. Installed. Crawl in. I don't want to crawl into this area, but we can expose the reactor panel now. Expose reactor service panel. Contingency apparent 7. P equals I over V. Get a bit of water real quick. Beneath the shielding panels of the reactor lie the enormous conduits and emergency shunts that control power delivery around the ship. You grip the servos holding them in place and prepare to expose them. The intense heat begins making your sensors flare, but that is nothing compared to the electron bombardment causing errors in your memory banks. You can proceed at any time, but doing so without adequate protection for your chassis could be disastrous. Radiation hardening. Unprotected. Proceed. Contingency. Part 8. Redundancy. Bathed in radiation, your chassis engages consensuous protocols to keep you online. As you force the servos back into place, you feel the heat pattern change. It worked! Releasing your grip, optical sensors notice something out of place near the servo. A small electronic component. It almost looks like... Yes, it's an upgrade module. One designed to install into one of your very own upgrade slots. What could be possibly doing in here? As you put the shielding panel back into place, you pick up the module and examine it in detail. It's so delicate. Unlock memory core. Memory core, part 1, the first memory. On inspection, the module is dangerously irradiated, but would otherwise be compatible with your chassis. You have no record of what its function is, so a microscopic etching on the PCB reads, quite simply, memory core. With time, the radiation should dissipate, leaving the module safe to use. This is a memory core, a unique module that preserves story arc progression across games. Completing the story arc with the core install will allow you to progress the story to the next game. Ending in a lost, roguelike mode only, not available in EA yet, or uninstalling the module will reset all progress. Fascinating. Alright, so that takes care of that arc. So, we have a shit ton of psychosis. What are we at right now? We're at 99. Ah, that's good to know. Oh, what's wrong with Nav? I mean, yes, the ship is a coming disaster. Let's see here. Overclock. Power off. Sabotage reverse course. Overclock. Hard. Adjust course up. Adjust course down. Where am I at? I am at navigation. Let's overclock. Overclock successful. What happened? Endless Dark. Robbie mission has come to an abrupt end. Oh crap, what did I do? For the best, it would seem, as your total inability to cope with the role of custodian has left your higher function circuitry completely wrecked. Your CPUs frequently return data that isn't just wrong, but defies all logic. 2? What is 2? There's no such thing as 2. But that's what your processor determined was the result of 1 plus 1. Mere moments before a core dump leaves you equivalently wrecked, you hear the replicator begin building something. Something big. Something as big as you, perhaps. This can't be happening to me. So, overclocking it made Robbie lose his circuits. So, scoring. +8 from spare parts. +10 from memory core progress. -100 from psychosis. -9 from passenger dying. -20 from cycles traveled. Final score, -111. I didn't do so well. No refunds for low scores. Thank you for trying Endless Dark. Thank you for participating in Endless Dark Early Access. We openly welcome all feedback on how we can make the game better experience, whether that means the story, accessibility, anything. Address all feedback to Soulbada, blah blah blah, so forth and so on. And then our credits. And thank you. So yeah, that was Endless Dark. So that didn't go so hot. Honestly, I thought I would do a little bit better than that, especially on normal mode. But I think I went too crazy in the beginning and let the psychosis go too high. Transition out for a second. Boop. So yeah, I think I'm going to try playing this a little bit more as well. Maybe another day or two or something, and see if I can do a little bit better. Wouldn't mind having a couple of people that would maybe give some extra options or some different points of view. But as a storytelling game, that is really fun. So a couple of interesting and hard questions, a couple of hard choices as well. So not all in all that horrible. But definitely has the more spooky suspense theme than horror. But hey, different flavors for different people. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Good stretch. Oh. Yep, I think I'm going to end it here for the night. I am a little bit tired. My throat is sore from all that talking. I should have had a cup of tea ready, but oh well, wishes and fishes. I want to thank you all for hanging out. I want to thank you all for being wonderful, fantastic, and just phenomenal. I'll catch you all next time. You'll have a good night and goodbye.